I'm 680 News senior business editor Mike Eppel. Investors were applauding the deal, tentative as it is, between Air Canada and the parent company of Air Transat, Transat AT. With Air Canada offering over $500 million for the Montreal-based airline and tourism company, we saw the share price of both companies gain altitude today on Bay Street. Air Canada hit a record high. Transat AT up by about 20%. And there's a 30-day window for these exclusive talks between the two companies. An airline industry analyst, Robert Kokonas of Air Transat Inc. says there could be another bid coming, and it'll get Competition Bureau scrutiny.
I think at least one other bidder will come forward with a better offer. At that point, Transat's shareholders and board would have to determine: do you go for a slightly higher premium? Do you go with the best bet for job security, preserving this, as much of the structure of Transat as possible? That could be the case. I think ultimately, though, no matter who, and if somebody does take over Transat, I believe that something like this would certainly earn the direct attention of Competition Bureau.
Now, the Air Canada Air Transat tie-up comes in the same week that WestJet Airlines agreed to a big buyout offer from Toronto-based private equity firm Onyx Corporation, valued at about $5 billion, including assumed debt. Well, Walmart is coming off its best first quarter in 9 years. When we look at the growth of its U.S. business, same-store sales, the key metric for retail, saw growth in Walmart's stores in the United States of 3.5%. That's a remarkable number considering how long this company has been in business and its overall size. Fastest growing segment of Walmart's business? E-commerce. Sales up by 37% as they've been plowing billions of dollars into that part of the operations to, again, compete against the likes of Amazon. Walmart saw a profit for the first quarter of $3.5 billion U.S. Stock price up today on Wall Street, even as it was warning those new tariffs increased on Chinese exports could hit the bottom line if they have to raise prices on many of the products on their store shelves. One of Canada's fastest growing tech companies is expanding its operations in Toronto. Shopify of Ottawa, the company that makes e-commerce software, the engine for a lot of transactions on the web or handheld devices. Well, they are expanding their Toronto location, doubling it in size, planned over the next 3 years, from about 700 employees now to more than 1,500. Between now and 2022. They're looking for data engineers, R&D specialists, software, sales opportunities for Shopify. This stock on the TSX this year is up more than 80%, closed today north of $355, one of the best performers on the TSX so far for 2019. And the feedings frenzy continued today for Beyond Meat, the protein-based meat substitute company, which is seeing all sorts of companies jumping on the Beyond Meat bandwagon. Tim Hortons, for example, this week said it's going to start offering some of the products in its breakfast menu, on a test basis at least. Beyond Meat started trading just over a week ago at around $25 per share. Today it cleared $92 and is now worth more than $5 billion U.S. From the 6 City Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.